Who is the Phantom Stranger? He's one of DC's most powerful and mysterious characters, but his past is a total enigma, and DC likes it that way. While there are a bunch of stories about where he came from, one is a dark and ancient legend, and tonight we are re-zeroing in on that one. The story of how one man's tragic betrayal earned him an eternity of penance. In the DC universe, you've got your heavy hitters and you've got your mysterious figures. It's not often you get a character who is so perfectly and frankly terrifyingly both. For decades, the Phantom Stranger has just been there. It's a watcher, a guide, and a powerhouse who stays in the shadows, and that's by design. DC has thrown a few origin stories out there. Everything from a fallen angel to a time traveler stuck in a loop. But the one story that really sticks with you comes from the pages of Secret Origins number 10. Back in 1987, it's not a story about cosmic rays or lab accidents. It's a deeply personal tale of loss, rage, and a divine curse. To understand this version of the Phantom Stranger, we have to go back 2,000 years and meet a man named Isaac. Picture this: Judea, during biblical times. Life is pretty simple, revolving around faith, family, and the constant presence of the Roman Empire. In Bethlehem, a man named Isaac lives a quiet, devout life with his wife, Rebecca, and their young son. He's just a regular guy, happy with his family and his work. There's absolutely no hint that he's destined to become a cosmic being of immense power. He's just a man who loves his family more than anything. But that simple life gets completely shattered. The local ruler, King Herod, hears a prophecy about a new king of the Jews being born in Bethlehem, and fearing for his throne, he gives a monstrous order: kill every baby boy in the city. This event becomes known as the Massacre of the Innocents. As Herod's soldiers swarm the town, Isaac's world ends. He and his family try to escape but are caught in a moment of pure, senseless brutality. The soldiers murder his son and then kill his wife Rebecca when she tries to fight back. Isaac is left with nothing but a grief so deep it twists into a cold, burning rage. For the next 30 years, Isaac is basically a ghost, fueled by loss and a deep, festering hatred for the one person he blames for it all: Jesus of Nazareth. In Isaac's broken mind, the hunt for this so-called Messiah is what brought the soldiers to his door. It's because of Jesus that his family was killed, while Jesus himself got away, that hatred becomes his only reason to live. Decades pass, and Isaac's path crosses with Jesus again. Now, a grown man, Jesus has been condemned to be crucified. As he's forced to drag the cross through Jerusalem, a crowd gathers to jeer and mock him. Isaac is right there with them. But just watching isn't enough for him. His anger demands to be part of it. He finds a Roman guard whipping the condemned man, bribes him, and takes the whip for himself. In that moment, Isaac unleashes 30 years of pain and fury, striking the man he blames for destroying his life. It's an act of personal, bitter vengeance, and in choosing revenge over mercy, he seals his own dark fate. As Jesus stumbles from the lashing, he stops and looks right at Isaac. It's a powerful confrontation. According to this story, Jesus looks at the man who just struck him and delivers a curse that mirrors the ancient legend of the wandering Jew. Isaac will tarry till I come again. He is condemned to walk the earth, a stranger to everyone, until the second coming. The curse hits him instantly. Flooded with guilt and the horror of what he's done, Isaac runs away and tries to kill himself. But death won't take him. An angel appears and forbids his spirit from entering the afterlife, forcing him back into his body. He's now immortal, but not really alive. He is no longer Isaac. His old identity is gone, replaced by the curse. He is now, and forever, a stranger. Now, DC Comics didn't just pull this idea out of thin air. This origin story taps into a powerful myth that's been around for nearly 1,000 years. It's the legend of the Wandering Jew. The first known written account comes from an English monk named Roger of Wendover in 1228. The legend tells of a man sometimes named Cartaphilus or Ahasverus, who taunted or struck Jesus on his way to the crucifixion and was cursed to wander the earth until Judgment Day. This isn't a gift of immortality. It's a terrifying punishment. He is forced to watch history unfold and fall. Humanity's joys and sorrows, all while being denied the peace of death. He is the ultimate outsider. Over the centuries, this legend became a powerful symbol for sin, repentance, and exile. By linking the phantom stranger to this myth, his creators gave him a backstory with incredible cultural and religious weight. So, the man who was once Isaac begins his endless journey. He walks through history, a silent observer on the sidelines of civilization. He watches humanity's greatest achievements and its most horrific failures. This eternal walk slowly changes him. The hot rage of Isaac cools into a detached, somber wisdom. He's no longer driven by revenge but by the heavy weight of his penance. This is how he becomes the phantom stranger we know. The curse gives him immortality and incredible mystical powers, but the core of the punishment remains. He's forbidden from directly interfering in the events he witnesses. He can offer a cryptic warning, he can guide heroes, but he can't be the one to save the day. It's a double-edged curse. He must live forever with the power to change everything, but is forbidden from using it. It's an almost unbearable fate. Before we get into how this has been updated over the years, let me know in the comments. Do you think the punishment fits the crime in this version of the story? And if you're enjoying this, look into comics' deepest secrets. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. The real genius of the Phantom Stranger is the mystery DC has kept around him. While the story of Isaac is powerful, it was just one of 4 possible origins presented in that Secret Origins issue. Other options included him being a fallen angel who wouldn't pick a side between God and Lucifer, or a man from the end of time caught in a loop to save the universe. And things have changed since then. In the New 52 era, DC offered a new, explicit origin. The Phantom Stranger is Judas Iscariot, the apostle who betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. In this version, he is part of a trinity of sin alongside Pandora and the Question. This intentional ambiguity is what makes him so cool. He can be a figure of divine judgment, a symbol of neutrality, or a man just looking for redemption. His role as a timeless wanderer also puts him in a category with figures like Cain from the Book of Genesis or the captain of the Flying Dutchman, all doomed to roam forever. In the modern DCU, he's a cornerstone of the magical landscape. And while he's not an official member of the all-powerful cosmic group known as the Quintessence, he often operates on a similar level, observing and subtly influencing events. He guides characters like the Spectre and John Constantine with cryptic advice born from millennia of experience. The Isaac origin gives him a sola, broken, weary soul, looking for a way out. Every person he guides, every crisis he helps stop from the shadows, is another small payment on an impossible debt. So who is the Phantom Stranger? The honest answer is, we don't know for sure, and that's the point. He's a mystery, a cosmic force, and a quiet powerhouse. But if you choose to believe this one particular legend, then under the fedora and trench coat, he's Isaac of Bethlehem. A man who lost everything, gave in to hate, and was handed an eternal punishment for it. It's a story that makes him more than just a comic character, becomes a figure of true tragedy, a constant reminder that some choices have consequences that last forever. And the road to redemption is a long and lonely one. Does this tragic past make the Phantom Stranger a hero, or something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts below. And for more deep dives into the secret histories of your favorite characters, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell. Thanks for watching.